Hello and welcome back to another YouTube video. Hi, I'm Speeder. So I am currently cooped up temporarily in my laundry room while I film this video because everything out there is too loud. My mother is in a meeting for our church, a Sunday school meeting, and my father is upstairs making his lunch, and my sister S is being very loud as well, so I am in the laundry room, because I can't be in my room where my sister is, because we share a room. I can't be in there where my mother is, and I can't be in the kitchen or living room where my father is. And my brother M will be getting home, so I can't film it in his room either. So here we are, in the laundry room. I don't think I'm going to edit this video, because, anyways, it's not important why, but, today, if you haven't seen the title, and possibly the thumbnail, frack, I forgot something. So, I'm gonna leave you right here, I think. Yeah, that should work. I will be right back. Mother? Where's the milk? Okay. Okay. Alrighty. So, about an hour ago, I finished a book that I've been reading for a while. Okay, the reason I don't want to edit this stuff is because it's hard for me to get timestamps after I've edited, and I need to put timestamps in this video. So I'm not going to edit it. This book, Fires of Heaven, Book 5, In the Wheel of Time, I finished it about an hour ago. It was really, really, really good. I really enjoyed it, and I have written a review on it, as I do when I finish books. So, today's video, like I said, if you haven't seen the thumbnail and the title, we're going to be reviewing The Wheel of Time, Fires of Heaven. So yeah. Hello. This review is scripted, and the script for it was written by myself, Speeder. None of the content referring to the Wheel of Time in this review belongs to me. Alright, so if I've not already mentioned this, I'm going to... Oh, sorry. That belongs to Robert Jordan and Brandon Sanderson. Alright, so if I've not already mentioned this, I'm going to be doing my official review on The Wheel of Time, Book 5, The Fires of Heaven. This book took me longer to read than any book I've ever read except for Stormlight Archive Book 3, which only took me a few more days longer than this. I will start out this review with a spoiler-free section for those who have not read it. Remember, spoiler-free means free of spoilers for this book, not books earlier in the series. If you have not read all 4 previous books, I would suggest that if you are over the age of 18, or you have your parent or guardian's permission to read this series, then read the first 4 books before you have listened to the spoiler-free section. Alright, so this book is the 5th book in one of my all-time favorite series. This series is in general has many complex plot lines, a very interesting magic system that is complex in its own way. It has epic fight scenes, comedic moments, and very interesting characters that you're guaranteed to be invested in. The 5th book of the series is no different. At the same time, it was one of the most different in the series. In all of the books previous to this one, there's been one main goal that the book focuses on with a bunch of other interesting things to tie in. The first one shows that Rand can channel the One Power. The second one gets them the Horn of Valor. The third one proved that Rand is the Dragon Reborn. And finally, the fourth one proves that Rand is the Kara Karn. This one was different. Many of the things that Rand needs to do have been done. This book was more focused on multiple different quests that needed doing. Honestly, that is something that really gets me invested in this book. There's so much I want to cover in the spoiler section, so I'll go there now. Again, if you've not read this book and you want to hear my rating, go to the description and you should find this timestamp that will tell you what time to skip to. Alright, so now that I have given people a moment to leave or skip ahead onto the spoiler section. Warning. Major spoilers for Wheel of Time, Book 5, The Fires of Heaven ahead. So, the first thing I want to talk about is one specific chapter. Chapter 53. This chapter is one of the most heartbreaking chapters I have ever read. Mainly because of one thing. Moiraine. Moiraine is a character that we have followed since Book 1. She was a mentor to Egwene, a teacher to Rand, however reluctant he was to have her as a teacher. She was the driving force of Nynaeve, and now she's dead. She died a spectacular hero. She died in the act of ridding the world of Lanfear, one of the world's most dangerous Forsaken. Moiraine may not have been my all-time favorite character, but she was always so interesting and mysterious. I knew that she would die eventually, but so soon? I really did not expect that one. I mean, this chapter had a fight between Lanfear and Rand and the death of Moiraine. This chapter in and of itself deserves a 5-star rating just for making me cry. Yes, I did cry. Don't judge. Besides, it was more like tears in eyes than actual crying. Anyways, another chapter that I need to bring up is Chapter 55. Chapter 55 was the final fight between Rand and Robin, which results in Robin's death, or more like being erased from the wheel. After Robin died, Mat and Aventha and Asmodean are all brought back to life, which was a big relief, though it also felt kind of convenient. Also, I really like the fact that the battle was fought in Tel'aran'rhiod, which has always been a mysterious and interesting place. One other thing that I love about this book is the fact that there's so much detail added into the book during fight scenes. One scene in particular that caught my eye was where the Shienarans and Galad were escorting Nynaeve, Elaine, and Bridget out to the boat. They got caught up with a mob and there's a battle. In that scene, which is told from Nynaeve's perspective, describes Galad's fighting as a graceful dance. This is a comparison I've always found interesting and almost, poetic. Just the comparison between the two gets me every time. There's one thing that kind of bothered me in this book. That is the fact that my favorite character did not appear. Perrin. There were several references to him throughout the book, but no actual appearance. This doesn't make the book bad, though. This was definitely an enjoyable read, even without Perrin present. There's far too much to cover about this book in the spoiler section that I would like to talk about, but I don't want to make this video too long. So I will explain in a moment what I'm going to do. Welcome back, people that are here from the first section of the video, and welcome to the next and final section of the video, people that have viewed it all the way through. This section, if you have not seen my previous book review on this channel, is devoted to the rating of this book. I give this book a 5-star rating. Now, this is a rating that I've only ever given to 6 other books. 3 of these were Keeper of the Lost Cities books, 2 were Ranger's Apprentice books, and the other was a Michael Vey book. This is my 7th to get that rating. Sorry, I keep saying ranking. I think I wrote it. Sorry. I just really, really enjoyed the book, and even though it took me a long time to read it, it was totally worth it. Please, if you are under the age of 18, do not read this book without a parent or guardian's permission. It is a wonderful book, but there are reasons that it is in the adult section. Like I was telling the people that watched the spoiler section, I did not have time in this video to cover everything that I would like to. So the next video I make will be a spoiler rant about this book. If you've read it, go ahead and watch that video when I post it. Thank you for hearing this. I will stop writing now. So, that was my official review of The Wheel of Time, Book 5, The Fires of Heaven. And I will see you guys in a next time. Yeah.